Whenever a show is a big disaster, I normally cover the Nielsen ratings for you guys. And when it doesn't chart for several weeks, I almost give up on it. We're already at the episode 7 of Skeleton Crew. Once again, it has missed out on the top 10 streaming charts. Once again. Now, what this is telling me right now is that we have a situation whereby Skeleton Crew will be the first Disney Plus show not to get on the streaming charts at all, with the entire 8 episodes set to conclude next week when I cover it for the very last time. That is the ratings for the very last time. It's just a bad disaster for Disney. Now the show is fine enough. I think people liked Jude Law. Jude Law's the performance was good enough that people actually appreciated the show. But this is on Bob Iger. Bob Iger should not have green light this show at all. And even if they wanted to make this show, they should have made this show a few years before now, not after the woke disaster, which is the Acolyte. The Acolyte was actually the final nail on Star Wars coffin at this point. It is in fact, the main reason why this show is a disaster, where you had Leslie Headland and Amanda Stenberg turning that show into a feminist propaganda and all the nonsense that they did in that show, attacking fans and all that. That was the main reason why Skeleton Crew failed. And I don't understand why the media shield outlets don't say this. They don't even bring it up. They don't say that the reason why the show has failed so badly on the Nielsen's chart is because of the Acolyte. I will keep saying this over and over and over again. Now let's take a look at the top 10 again for this week. And this is from January 6th down to 12th of January. And that's from last month. Squid Game came in first as usual. It generated 2.3 billion minutes. You had Landman with 1.38 billion minutes. You have American Prenaval at 1.25 billion. You also have Virgin River at 878 million minutes. You have Missing You at 752 million minutes. You have The Traitors at 555 million minutes. You have Evil, that's a Netflix Paramount Plus show, at 466 million minutes. You have CeeLo at 450 million minutes. You have Jerry Springer Fights Cameras Action. That's at 420 million minutes. Then you also have Beast Games at 405 million minutes. So what this has shown is that Skeleton Crew once again could not crack 400 million minutes watch. This is just not good. This is absolutely terrible for Disney. Make no mistake about it. Disney knows that the Disney Plus streaming service is a failure. They actually know this. They know that the platform has not been able to garner up a lot of users, a lot of engaging users that actually watch their shows, similar to Netflix. Netflix is a garbage company. I do not like Netflix as a company. I don't watch Netflix at all. I don't even have their subscription. I don't like Netflix as a company. I feel that they're a woke disaster of a company that only push woke agenda and propaganda. I don't like Netflix, but there's something about Netflix that keeps people watching. And I don't understand why Disney cannot at least look at this company and see if they can mimic what they're doing and then make shows that at least resonate with some audience. Because if you look at the ratings for last year, the shows that ended up doing well, at least at the end of the day for Disney, is is I think is the Percy Jackson show. That's the only show that was successful for Disney last year. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. You also have the fact that The Acolyte was Disney's second, and I repeat, second best streaming show last year. And not because it's a very good show, but because Disney Plus was a disaster in terms of ratings, could not get good users to watch a lot of stuff. So this is an issue for Disney. Disney will have to resolve these issues, or else the company will keep bleeding money over time. In fact, even if you look at Nielsen, Nielsen also measures all episodes viewed within a given week time frame. So again, no one is binge watching Skeleton Crew. No new fans are jumping on board. So this is not even about just the episode 7 now. You're looking at the fact that every other episodes are not even being binge watched to boost up the number of minutes in terms of the billion minutes and all that. When you look at the ratings and what it's doing now, see, I can't say anything about Skeleton Crew after next week. Once I cover the finale, I think that will be the last video I'll make on Skeleton Crew. For me personally, I'm done with Star Wars. I don't even enjoy covering anything about Star Wars. The only thing I do when I cover Star Wars is more or less blast the horrible decisions that they keep taking, at least when they want to make any type of content relating to Star Wars. So that's the problem I have with that division. They've messed it up so badly now that it's very difficult for me to create good content about Star Wars. There was a time Star Wars was the biggest franchise in history. Now it's one of the saddest franchise in history. It's just terrible. There is no way Disney is easily going to redeem this without rebooting the entire Skywalker saga. I can't see them redeeming this whole nonsense they've created for themselves. Now, if you look at what's coming next for Star Wars, we are getting Andor season 2 this April, April 22nd, and you will also have Ashoka season 2. It's already in the works at Disney, and you have Mandalorian season 4. Now the Mandalorian season 4 won't really happen again because they're already working on this Mandalorian and Grogu movie by from Jon Favreau. So Jon Favreau will make this movie, and that will be the end of it. So I don't know whether there will be a situation whereby they will have a better project in the next future. The Daisy Ridley film will be a failure. We already know that. But time will tell. Next week will be my last ratings report for Skeleton Crew, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And if you have enjoyed this video, please do smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow us here on YouTube. I'll see you guys very much next time.